everybody. Welcome to Section 325 podcast.
The second half.
December football. That's all I can say.
It comes down to the wire for everyone, except for those that got eliminated this last weekend. But
yeah, not our game, but we put up another 30 burger and a half. We have 4 of those, and the rest of the league has 6.
I saw a stat the other day. People always say that Broncos are winning close games. They're actually 9th in the points differential, yeah. Which is actually, as long as you're in the top half, but being 9th is actually shows that they are still playing good football. They're playing great football in the fourth quarter. But you know who's number 1? Seattle
Hawks.
Yeah. By like 160 points.
Yeah, we have thumped some teams that we're really supposed to thump, and all of our losses are less than 3 points all 3 games.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I think Bucks were 3 games.
Well,
3 points,
and that's the thing too with Denver. Their 2 losses are only 4 points total. So I guess if you look at it that way, but still, we're still winning our games. We didn't get the spread this week because the Raiders had a last-second field goal.
Dude, speaking of kickers, the San Diego Chargers have a good kicker. Dicker, the kicker?
Yeah.
Dude, that guy, everything's right down the middle, super high.
He's on my fantasy team, and he's doing well, but my fantasy team didn't do so well when Jalen Hurts only gets you 0.4 points, so...
Yeah, well, 4 picks.
No, and a fumble.
He throws.
He had a pick and a fumble in the same play.
That was a crazy thing, wasn't it? Yeah. So his ball, he throws a real tight spiral, and then he'll throw like a Peyton Manning duck wobbler. It's very inconsistent.
He had a perfect dime to AJ Brown in the end zone, but it was well defended. AJ could have had it, but defender came in right at the last second and got his.
He had it here.
He should go here.
His hands like this to hold it.
Yeah.
Instead of bringing it in.
Yeah.
It's like, man, these guys. How do you get this far without learning how to catch right?
Yeah, but he's a big guy. He should have at least jumped up for it.
Well, in that situation,
because it
dropped in. It dropped
in, but he could have easily.
You're jumped. Right, but we don't know what it's like to run that fast and fall onto that concrete that they're. Because if he jumps, he's coming down hard.
Oh, right? Yeah. But still, he's a big guy.
Okay, this is what ticked me off during that game. I'm sitting there watching it. It's right before the half, and the Chargers his arm gets hit. Herbert, he throws that pick. The little running back was trying to tackle him, and he couldn't. The guy could have got away.
Oh, yeah.
So he just pulled him down hard. He didn't souffle him and throw him over.
I think it was just because forward progress was called, whistle was blown, and he still kept tackling him.
Maybe. In that situation, can he hear the whistle? It's loud. People are going crazy because the Philly fans were over. L.A. These are the worst fans in the league.
I know. Bronco fans were even there.
Well, the Hawks fans, when they were there, they were louder than the Rams fans.
Oh yeah,
it was incredible. So I don't know. I don't understand some of these teams that just go and they sit there and they're all quiet and it's just something to do. They don't really care.
And that's one thing I love about our team, your team too. Like fan base is just loud. They travel well. Denver does, because if you looked at the Oakland game, you could just see it was like 50-50 orange and black. And it's just, again, who's selling their tickets anyway to a Raider game?
Yeah, well, everybody. Well, they can make money on them, right?
Yeah,
so why not?
But no, everywhere Denver goes, there's a good section that's all orange.
Well, we're heading over to the Seahawks game this weekend against the Colts, and we were excited about that matchup. We've been excited about that. Like, who knew that was going to be a game? And then now
it's like
Phillip Rivers might be a quarterback.
Oh man,
Danny Dimes out for the year. Tore his right Achilles. I don't know how bad it was, but he completed the pass after tearing it.
A broken leg didn't stop him, but an Achilles did.
Yeah, I heard it happened in the locker room. a
The
broken
leg?
leg.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't
Hmm.
know. I heard it briefly, and I'm like, whoa, wonder what happened there.
Well, I know Richardson, his fractured cheekbone, that happened in the locker room.
That was warm ups. He ran
Yeah.
into out in the field during warm
What was
ups.
it? Okay,
No
I
pads.
heard it was well, yeah, no pad, no contact
Yeah, he
injury,
ran
but
right into one of the kick returners or something.
oh,
They
okay. I
head
thought it
first.
happened in the locker room.
No,
Someone said so.
no, I saw it when he ran right into him, but I didn't realize he was out for the year with a broken cheekbone. But
Yeah.
and then you got Herbert out there with a broken hand playing. He's fine. I don't get it.
Well, Rogers too with a broken hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's your left hand. Just try to take care of
Try
it.
yeah. Just
I did see Herbert last night. He's going down, and the guy went into
yep, I saw that
and
too.
punched his hand, mostly his wrist. Luckily, he missed here.
Yeah.
Here, gosh, pretty funny. But hey, great games. Over the weekend, the Bears Packer game was, oh man,
That
that
was
looked like a playoff game. The Bills Bengals game looked like a playoff game.
yep.
You got the Bengals they needed it and they
They
gave it everything they
yeah.
had. And
They played pretty much 48 minutes.
that pick that
Yeah.
Burrow threw, that was a nice play
That
by
was a
that guy.
great. I
Oh,
mean, that was a game changer right there. Yeah, and unfortunately, the next pass that Burrow threw was tipped and intercepted, and then yeah, that was pretty much game.
so but some great games. Seattle was 6-6 at half with the Falcons. 6-6.
I was a little worried when they were going to show up, but
I
they
felt
showed up immediately at the second half.
Oh yeah, kicked a
Yeah,
100-yard kick return
yeah,
for a touchdown. Then they tried to go down the field and score again, and they were moving the ball, and then they went for it on 4th and 1, and we caused five turnovers, 4 interceptions.
yeah.
I mean, incredible. Maybe it was maybe it was 4 turnovers. Yeah,
I mean, they're my defense. They're number one defense in fantasy, so I'm happy with that.
yeah, we are.
Except for my quarterback situation.
Here's the other part of our defense. We are playing better every single week. We're now getting turnovers where we're just stopping people not giving up points. Now we're stopping people not giving up points and getting turnovers,
Yep.
giving our offense a short field. Pretty exciting. I mean, but what boils down to me for the Seahawks is we're a great team. We're just one of the other many great teams that it could be anybody's in the AFC and the NFC. But Seattle's got to play the Rams and the Niners, and man, you can't beat those guys. Don't plan on going any further if you even do make the playoffs.
Yeah, because if you lose to the Niners, they'll maybe jump you in the seeding.
If we end up tied,
Yep.
they will jump us
Yep.
because they'll have swept us head to head. Same with the Rams.
Yep.
We have Niners on the road last game of the year, and then we have the Rams at home here next Thursday night after
And then
this
do you
Sunday.
play Arizona as well?
No, we're done with them. We swept them already.
Okay.
So everybody, I think, swept them. I don't think they've got a divisional win. I imagine their coach is going to get fired. Kyler Murray's done. They have a stud tight end, pretty decent defense.
Number one tight end.
Yeah, he's a good tight end.
On my fantasy as well.
He's always open, the guy.
Dude, he had an
McBride?
awesome run. Like he had an angry run. It was amazing. Knocked the guy down, knocked it over another guy. Yeah.
Did you see?
He's tough.
Speaking of tight ends, did you see Ertz?
Oh yeah.
His leg.
Yeah.
Oh, did they say what happened?
ACL.
Oh,
yeah.
I've never seen a man's leg go like that.
Yep.
It looked like it broke. It looked like it bent the wrong way, like it was the regular way.
Yeah. No, it was a very emotional injury for him. Yeah. So
yeah, that guy. It was kind of a dirty shot. You're supposed to tackle around the waist.
I mean, he's getting up in age too. That we're. I mean, I don't know if it's a career ending.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
So
yeah. Well, let's get into it. Week 14 pick results. I have no idea how this went. Let's see. So I had the Cowboys and the Lions. So taking the Lions, great pick. They killed the Cowboys.
yeah.
Jaguars and the Colts. I took the Colts, and they let me down. But they got injuries. Jaguars look good again. Gosh, I don't know. I know they're going to play Houston here coming up. That's going to be a heck of a game.
Yeah, they actually. I think it's next week. Yep.
Bengals and the Bills, and then of course,
Who knew?
who's not going to take the
Who
Bucks?
knew Saints were going to go in there in rainy Tampa Bay and just destroy? Well, not destroy the Bucks, but win over the Bucks.
And the Bucks just blew it. I mean, they might lose
Yeah.
this division now.
Well, they're still leading it, but they got to be careful with Carolina.
Yeah, I took the Hawks.
No, I took the Hawks.
Or you took the Hawks over the Falcons.
Smart.
Good pick. And then
that was my toss up.
This is the one I was curious. I was like, I think I took the Commanders as well. I wouldn't have taken the Vikings.
Yeah, I think everyone picked the Commanders.
31 to nothing. Nothing makes sense anymore.
No.
You picked the Dolphins over the Jets. Good pick.
Yep.
And then
this
so we're tied.
We are tied. Oh. I caught up. Now it's December. It's fourth quarter. The score is 0-0.
I'm playing like the Philadelphia Eagles right now. All right. Well, good job. We're tied up, so that'll make it more exciting coming down the stretch.
Yep.
We got to think a little bit harder on these picks, which they're not easy.
They're not. They don't get. Especially this week, I took out all the teams that are eliminated from the playoffs.
Good.
So it literally comes down to 8 game picks for each. So it's good. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, are they're pretty much the perennials, right?
Yeah.
That aren't making it.
Well, I mean, they're at least in the playoff or playoff picture. So
Browns, Raiders.
Yeah, I mean, none of those. I think there was one team, the
Cardinals. Yeah,
the Giants and Commanders were playing. So I was like, we're not putting that one in.
How unexciting that game
is.
All right, here we go. Wolves power ranks.
Chargers get in. They had a great win.
Good win. They did not look.
They didn't look good. Like well. Herbert didn't look good passing. He had one pick, I guess, but he looked great on the ground. He was they're reading.
Yeah, but he didn't start doing that until the second half.
Yeah. So yeah, no, Chargers sneak in, and the Eagles dropped out. Yep.
Bears look good. Bears are for real. I thought they went into Green Bay and they gave them everything well. They could handle.
Mm-hmm.
And they could have won the game. That pass is a little different. Maybe throws it up a little higher. Give the tight end
I think Ben Johnson said he would have gone for 2.
Really?
Yeah. He said it in a press conference that if they had that touchdown, they would have gone for 2.
Wow.
So.
Well, here we are. The Bears still in the top 10. They come down a little bit. Bills, Bills come back. Take out Cincinnati, a 4-win team, but Cincinnati.
But Cincinnati,
years,
like when Burrow is,
they're like the best losing team.
They're the best December team, but the worst September team.
Yeah. So yeah, well, that is.
Don't count out Cincinnati yet.
They got to win out, and
they got to win out.
The Steelers got to lose out.
Yeah,
or lose
half at least.
They still got to play the Ravens again.
Yeah,
or the Ravens. Whew. Anyway, Jaguars looking good, beating up the Colts, moving on up. Niners hold steady with their bye. Packers,
they move in.
They move up. I mean, this
is
who we thought they were at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, and some experts say Packers are more of a top 3 team. So, but in my list, they're still top 5.
Yeah, I mean,
they play the Broncos this week too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yo, wow! How you and the missus gonna get along?
I know, and my friends, like, they're Packer fans. So I had Kurt's coming over, and he mentioned inviting their friends who are Bronco fans. I'm like, yeah, bring them all. Like, I need
some help.
I need all the Bronco fans I need.
Rams are just put up 45 points on the Cardinals, divisional rival. I realize the Cardinals are struggling, but wow, they're for real.
Head coach McVay had some sickness going on.
He did?
Yeah.
Syphilis?
I don't know.
Patriots 3.
They dropped on a bye.
It's been known to happen on this show.
It's been known to happen on a bye when you get a bye. But when the teams above you, Patriots lost to the Raiders, and Broncos beat them twice. So that's the edge that Broncos have on the Patriots. So that's where Broncos are at number 2. They stay steady, and Seahawks are number 1.
Wow.
because the dominating defense and just outscoring your opponents by 30 points is pretty
Yeah.
impressive.
And you see, you got one team from your division in there.
Nope, you got two.
I have two.
Yeah.
And again, we don't see the Lions.
They edged. I was close on the Lions getting in there with the Chargers.
The Lions are funny though.
Yeah.
I just don't know what team they are, right? If they're that dominating team that
I
mean, to go to submit, the Cowboys are red hot coming in.
mm-hmm.
Red hot. And then they just start controlling that game, and
They just need to be more consistent. Chargers, they were great at the beginning of the year. And then they had some injuries that kind of put them downward a little bit. But then now I think the Chargers are the Chargers that we saw at the beginning of the year.
oof, I don't know. I watched a different game. I thought both teams looked really bad. And I was telling
It was
Ariana last
sloppy.
night, I said, wow, Seattle is really, I mean, visually, Seattle is really good. Our defenses are faster. Our our players look more athletic. Our offense is quicker. It Herbert was holding the ball the whole. So was Jalen Hurts. Those guys just hang on to the ball, hold on to the ball. And
Actually,
I'm like,
Herbert got sacked 7 times.
yeah,
Yeah.
That was mostly in the first half. He needed to run,
Oh.
but and boy, that guy's athletic. I'll give him that. But I don't know. I feel good about my team. You're watching two good teams and I'm like, wow, this is the visually. I'm like, wow, Seattle.
Yeah,
Might
like
be
I
better
said
than I
last
think.
week, I said that the Raiders were our warm-up game for.
You guys get a hard.
We have a hard stretch
Yeah.
for sure. We have the Packers, Jaguars, Chiefs on on
Oh,
Christmas, and then Chargers to end the season.
well, let's talk about the good news. The Chiefs have no chance of winning your division.
I
And
love it.
Most likely are not going to make the playoffs unless some teams just fall apart. But,
Yeah.
Chiefs will not win the division, so it'll either be you or the Chargers. But
Yep.
you guys are definitely in the driving seat.
We are in the driver's seat for sure. We have 2 games up on the Chargers. They do have the tiebreaker as of right now. If it comes down to the end, because we play at the end of the season. So who knows? So I just need Chargers to lose one more. That would definitely help. Or just Broncos just went out. They'll be fine.
We need to win out. We control our own destiny.
Yep.
But it'd be nice if the Rams lost to the Lions.
Actually, I mean, Broncos need to win out because they're still competing for the number 1 seed. Because they have it right now. They have the edge on the Patriots. Patriots do play the Bills. So that'll be a tough game this week for them.
Yeah, that's going to be a great game.
And I mean, I'm hoping for the Bills to win. It is in Foxborough, but still.
Well, Josh Allen is the X factor. Yep. They go how he goes. He's a stud. He's an absolute stud.
Looking at the season, you would think that the Bills are almost gifted of what is to come in the playoffs because Lamar Jackson doesn't look like they're going to make the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs look like they're not going to make the playoffs. Like those are like his kryptonites in the playoffs. And
Burrow most likely won't get in.
Burrow won't get in. So, yeah. I mean, it's almost gifted that Allen will have a nice, in the past, a nice easy run in the playoffs. But again, it starts at Foxborough this weekend. You got to beat the Pats.
Dude, last night I said it.
You can still win the division, just saying.
I mean, I'm watching 2 teams I could care less about, but I'm watching that game, enjoying it. I'm just like, this. When he caught the pass, I'm like, that dummy jumps off sides, gives them extra 5 yards for the kick. Then they get more yards as they got fresh downs. Now it's looking like they might just outright win with a touchdown, and then the guy gets a pick.
I was exciting. I would have just continued running the ball. I think I would say only. I mean, the way that Barkley he does have breakout runs, and maybe that's what I would have had hope for, is maybe a breakout run on first or second down, and if you had to go for it on third,
yeah, I mean,
on third.
I loved it. It was exciting. So, I did not see that coming. But
like I told you, you can't throw the ball going on the run, going backwards off your back foot.
It's pretty funny. We're watching that game. Well, the first touchdown that the San Diego scored or LA scored. Ariana goes, boy, that was easy. And I said, yeah, that's the crazy thing. Sometimes they make it look so easy, and then they'll get down there the next time, and it literally they can't get a yard, and you're like, it's so hard to score in the red zone.
Yeah.
And it's just the best sport, and I hope that they start working at things to protect it more, so it doesn't look like there's some weird stuff going on. Yeah, refs making weird calls, and I don't know. I just don't like that, but. Yeah, thanks. Seahawks number 1, Broncos number 2, Patriots 3, Rams, Packers, Niners, Jags, Bills, Bears, and Chargers round out the top 10. I think it's a pretty good top 10.
Yeah, I would say so.
Anybody missing that you wish was in there or you think deserved to be in there?
Yeah, should the Lions be in there?
Houston, man,
Houston,
they're coming on. Everybody's thinking they got the best defense.
Should I kept the Eagles in? Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, Houston played really hard in that game against the Chiefs. And the Chiefs, wow, I just don't see anybody playing at Patrick Mahomes' level.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He's still
and then Kelsey, he was a little bit sourpuss at the end of the game. He avoided all press conference interviews, so I'm sure he'll have a fine because that's part of their NFL contracts.
Well, I think you sit back in that moment and go, "There goes the run. The run's over, and I'm part of the reason we didn't win."
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm sure.
Yeah.
So,
and everything's going through his head. Should I keep playing? I don't know if anybody's gonna. He's thinking about all that stuff. But the answer is probably he'll retire because he doesn't want to play anywhere else. Chiefs aren't going to keep him around.
Yeah.
All right, Seahawks move up to number 1. Eliminated from the playoffs. Here we go. The Titans.
Yeah, they were a couple weeks ago. Last week we had some joiners, and this week got the Browns, Jets,
the Cleveland
Commanders,
football Browns,
and Falcons.
Gosh, pretty sad.
Raiders fans were actually excited for the loss because Tennessee won, and so now they are competing. And Saints won.
They're trying to get the kid out of Indiana.
They're competing for the draft pick. So this is the battle of the draft picks right here.
Well, okay. And if your team is on here, write in on our Facebook or YouTube and just tell us why they're going to be good next year, or tell us why they're never going to be good again.
Again, this time last year, Patriots were on there.
I see 3 teams that I think are going to be just fine. I think the Falcons.
I think Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville was on there last year too.
Yeah, well, but I look at the Falcons. I'm like, okay, the Falcons. They have a good team. They've got good players everywhere. They just need a new coach. Commanders. Which team are they? They're the team that came out last year and smoked everybody, or are they the team that just couldn't compete with the worst team in the league?
Yeah.
And then the Giants, they're kind of they got a young quarterback. They have stud wide receivers out for the year with an injury.
Yeah,
Will he be back?
Yeah, same thing with the running back, Scatabo. So yeah, they have a young, talented roster, and if they're all healthy next year, they can bounce back for sure.
But it comes down to coaching. Who are they going to get?
Yep.
Because Raiders, are they going to keep Pete Carroll? They already have an interim coach, Tennessee. The Saints, they have a first-year coach, so it looks like they're playing a little better. Kellen Moore, maybe he'll get them rallied up for next year. And the Cardinals, they've had their new coach here for 4 or 5 seasons, and
he's done. I think he's done.
Yeah,
like you said,
he just can't get them competing. And they, you look at your own division. You can't really look outside the division, but you got to compete in your own division. I said that about the Sox. That's the one thing we've been good in the league, but terrible in our own division. And then you can't count. Oh well, we sweep the Cardinals. Well, everybody's sweeping the Cardinals. So, and then the Browns. They're going to keep. They're going to keep that quarterback that likes massages.
Xander. Oh yeah, totally forgot about him.
They're keeping him another year. I'm like,
well, because they're paying him still. So like, regardless if he goes to another team, they're still going to have to pay him. So might as well use your money, I guess. I don't know.
So weird. This is
Yeah.
just a weird league. And then the Jets. I mean, they may never ever win again. The Lord may come back. Jesus may come back to take us all home before the Jets ever win again. And you know who else will be right there with them? The Cowboys. Anyway, let's keep moving along. All right, AFC playoff picture looking good for the Broncos. To be honest, I think you guys are just playoff ready already. You're playing all these close games, coming out on top, and you kind of have a little X factor. You already have the good defense, right? But your X factor, your quarterback can seem to just turn it on a little bit when he has to.
When he has to. A lot of times too, I feel like, I see like a 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 4, something like that. Sometimes I'm just thinking in my mind, like, you know what? Let Bo play, and if the pass is not there, he'll run it,
Yeah, I don't think that
or he'll throw it to Mister Third Down, Cortland Sutton.
I don't see any team here other than maybe the Bills that would have really good home field advantage. Obviously, you want to be at home, but I'm just saying worst case scenario. There's no teams in here that would be difficult. Maybe the Texans at home because of that defense can get really charged up. The Bills, just because of the weather, they're just kind of used to playing in that weird weather.
Yeah.
But Jacksonville's not a hard place to go into. The Steelers, it's not hard anymore. Patriots, we still don't know. Okay, you guys won last year, made it to the playoffs. You're a good team.
Mm-hmm.
The Patriots, they could be like the Commanders last year that went in and took the Lions out in the divisional round and then get spanked in the NFC,
Yeah.
NFC
I
Championship
mean,
game.
exactly.
Or they could be like get there, lose in the first round because they're no playoff experience, and it's just really hard to look at any of this. Jags are hot. I just still don't look at them as like, oh man, watch out for
Well,
the
I mean,
Jags.
yeah, because and then Broncos too. We're the only team that hasn't lost at home yet this year, so that's
And
another thing to really keep in mind as well.
Chargers
I
and the
mean,
Bills.
obviously our defense is great. Our special teams came through. We had a punt return, um, and yeah, our offense is really kind of slowly coming together. Like our running game is really great. Um, Past few games, maybe there's been a few turnovers, a few, but again, we're not making those key miscues.
So you just got to manage the game when you have a defense like
Mm-hmm.
that and take your plays when you've got them. But I look at the Chargers and the Bills, and I'm like,
And
they're
you mentioned,
ugly.
yeah, and you mentioned too before, sacks can kill a drive, and Denver knows how to sack the quarterback.
Sacks, penalties, just absolutely kill it. When you get sacked, 7, 10 yards, or you get a 10-yard holding penalty. Oh,
Yeah.
brutal for your offense. You pretty much shut that down most of
Yep.
the time, right?
Most of the time.
That could really kill drives, or just getting pressure on a quarterback where he just doesn't feel good and he's rushing throws, and there might be a guy open, but he's throwing it at their feet or it's over their head. That just those big guys coming at you make a big difference.
Yep.
So, and that's just going to turn up in the playoffs, right? Those guys playoff. But I'm just looking at teams that in your division, I don't like the Chargers or the Bills because they Chargers number one. They haven't looked pretty all year. Game one, maybe against the
Chiefs.
Chiefs, they look great. But the Bills, I mean, let's keep in mind, you may have scored, 38 points in your game, but you
You
also
also
gave
gave
up
up
30 something
32. Yeah.
points. I just don't like the Bills defense. Um, but Josh Allen's the X factor. You just never know when you get in the playoffs what could happen. But I think defense. If you had to pick, some has to be really strong, either your offense or your defense, because
Everyone's going to pick.
rarely do you have both.
Yeah.
I would definitely pick defense every
Over
time,
every
and
time
I look
because
at
we have seen it in most Super Bowls. I mean, your Super Bowl you won, it was defense, the number one defense versus the number one offense,
mhm.
and look who shined. And then same thing again with Denver. They turned things around. They're like, okay, in order to win a Super Bowl, we have to have a great defense, and they did, and won it 2 years later. So, and that's what it's looking like right now. I mean, who knows? It might come down to a Broncos Seahawks game again for the Super Bowl.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Oh man,
This show might burn down. Like
it's crazy
if it happens.
It is just crazy to think about that. We are a legitimate Super Bowl contender.
Yep.
Right.
And I will say that we are now too.
Yeah. And
I mean, my top four, I'd say it would probably be Patriots and Broncos, and then Seahawks, and probably Rams.
Well, here's the crazy part. I always felt like Seattle was
or
good
maybe
enough
Packers
the last couple of years to get into the playoffs. And then we did the year prior to that with Geno. And I was like, well, yeah, we got in, but we're gonna lose in the playoffs. But now I don't look at it that way. I look at it like, you better watch yourself if you gotta play the Seahawks, man. Because it doesn't matter if it's Matthew Stafford on one side of the ball, we made him look pedestrian. And then you see what we did to that rookie quarterback. He looked just terrible. And then last week we intercept Kirk Cousins 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback. He's got weapons all around him. So,
but the one thing I like about this is that right here, Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh yeah,
they have a long way to go to even make the playoffs because right now, looking at the Texans, they're 2 games behind. But Texans has the tiebreaker against them, so technically they're 3 games behind
with 4 left.
And even with the Bills and Chargers, they lost to them already.
And then flip-flop, we'll say the Texans overtake the Jaguars. Jaguars also have
exactly
a tiebreaker over Kansas City.
And that's what I mean, too. Like, everyone ahead of them, except for the Colts.
The Colts, they blew that lead, and that's going to come back to haunt them.
And
and I'm telling you, Phillip Rivers is not the answer. But anyway, all right, let's go to the NFC. Rams number 1, rightfully so. Good team. Matthew Stafford's playing. Gee whiz, the guy's good. I don't know how many more years he's got left in him, but is this it? Is this his last year? Because he had he's got the back trouble.
Yeah, and his beard is getting grayer than yours.
Wow, that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. So yeah, the Rams definitely a number 1 team. Tough to play. The only thing with the Rams is I'm like, they don't really have home field advantage there. I just don't.
They don't. Yeah, they don't.
In LA. So the only thing I like about it is you don't have to change how you play. You get to go in, dome, weather's fine.
Yeah.
You just go in and play your game. Now, if we have to go to Green Bay and it's snowing, they're built for that shit.
Yeah.
We are not. We're not. We're built for the rain and a little bit of cold. So the Packers have an instant advantage over, a lot of these teams. The Eagles, if they have to go to Green Bay, they haven't been running the ball as well. I saw those numbers last night. I was like, whoa, way off from last year.
Yep.
So I look at teams. If the Rams do stay number 1, nobody has to change anything. You get to
they're beatable.
You get to play your game.
Yep.
But Green Bay.
I mean, Green Bay has the advantage for sure.
They have the advantage. Chicago, I mean, they're used to playing out in that weather. So the Bucks certainly aren't. Seahawks, we play in wet, cold weather, but it's you're not on the turf. You're on grass. The Bears and the Packers have grass.
Do you have a indoor facility for practice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I know a lot of teams, they will crank the AC and make sure it's cold enough if you're going to be going to cold climates, so you're used to it for the week.
Yeah. Now with Seattle's defense, a bunch of tough guys, I'm not really worried about that, but it's the offensive side of things, right? Mm-hmm. Can you run the ball in the playoffs? Because you're going to need to run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have some stuff drawn up for shorter plays because it's windy, the ball doesn't float as good, or but I like our chances with JSN. The guy just gets open. They're going to have some crinkles and wrinkles, for that kind of stuff. But when I look at this, I look at you guys on your side, and I'm like, dude, you guys have a legitimate shot at getting to the Super Bowl.
Because we play in, because if we are in the home field advantage in the playoffs, we're used to that. We're used to cold climate.
I think you have more of an advantage over any of the teams. And then for the same reason, if people have to come to Denver, it's cold. It's mile high. The weather is different there. So,
yep.
But I
Because
do.
Jacksonville's in a warmer climate.
But all this over here, it's anybody's game. All those teams are good. Rams are good. Packers are good. Eagles are still good. And they could turn it on at any time, find the, And here's the thing. They could play bad all the way to the playoffs. There's nobody going to catch them. The Cowboys, they're not going to catch the Eagles. No. Let's be honest. So it's the Eagles division. They're in no matter what.
Pretty much. I think maybe Cowboys lose one more time, then Eagles are probably in with a win. I don't know. But yeah, they just need to win 2 games and they're in.
They have a great front. They have a good front.
Yeah.
Put some
so
pressure
basically, are they going to keep the 3 seed?
Yeah, I don't know. The Bears are for real, though. They did impress me against the Packers.
It just sucks going from 1 seed to 7 seed in 1 week.
The Niners, I'm just not sure about. I want to say, man, watch out for the Niners, but then I'm like, who have they played? They didn't light it up against. They lost to the Rams.
Did they?
Didn't. Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't light it up against. They didn't light it up against the Browns.
That Thursday night, I thought they won. It was like 2 months ago, Thursday night football.
Earlier in the year they probably did, but they didn't win this last matchup.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. The Niners are good, though. I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just saying, who are they playing? This week they have the Tennessee Titans, and I think their hardest game is the Hawks.
Yep.
But anyway, so yeah, playoffs are looking good for the Broncos for sure. I think they have the best edge out of any team.
Yeah, but our playoffs kind of start now.
They do.
Yeah.
Same for us.
Yeah,
if we want to win our own division, we have 10 wins. It's silly. We're sitting here saying, how are we going to win our own division?
I know I kind of look at it, Mike. Sometimes having a loss is nice, just, like when you're on this hot streak, just because okay, that's how it feels. How to loss, get that off, and let's go back at it and go full speed.
I would just keep showing them the Rams game. I would rather, every week.
Just win out 4 games, get that week by, rest, and then go for the playoff and win in the playoffs.
It's coming down to the wire, and it's getting exciting, and it's scary. It's scary.
Yep. All right. So I got 8 games in here, 4 each.
Okay.
Ooh, Chargers and Chiefs. Chargers has to keep winning to get a chance to win against the division. Chiefs have to keep winning to get a chance to even make the playoffs.
Oof.
But I think Chiefs are going to bounce back. They're going to play better. Chargers, like you said, were kind of sloppy in yesterday's game. So with that, I'm going to go with Chiefs.
I would have too.
Yeah. So it's an Arrowhead. I'm sure fans are more jacked up to want to try to push for the playoffs. So.
And I just can't see the Chargers, even though they're the better team with a better record. I just don't see them as, we're going to turn it up and finish off the Chiefs. They looked really good week 1.
Yeah. I mean, that was a close game, though, too.
But that was in a controlled environment in Europe, Mexico, wherever it was.
In Brazil.
And this is going to be, Kansas City could be cold and snowy. And Herbert's got a broken hand. I mean,
I would almost say everything is lining up for a Chiefs win. So.
Okay. Well, I picked the Dolphins and the Steelers. Dolphins, they're playing better, but they haven't really played anybody, right? Who have they played?
Yeah.
That they won. You're like, ooh, wow, good win. Steelers.
Well, maybe you could say that this week.
I think the Steelers have to have this win. You can't lose to the Dolphins and call yourself a division winner. So I'm going to take Steelers at home over the Dolphins.
They're stuck. There we go. Bills and Patriots. Man, these games are going to be tough for us to pick. So.
I know. I'm glad I didn't pick that one.
But I get 2 back-to-back divisional games. Everyone's competing for a spot in the playoffs. I mean, Bills just look great in the snow. I hope it's snowing in Foxborough. I don't know, but Patriots are coming off a bye. Oh man, you know what? I think Bills are hangry. They're hungry for the playoffs. They're angry that they haven't gone far in the playoffs, and I'll just take them. I'll take them on the road. So I got Bills.
Yeah, I think if you're the team that's been winning, you've got the experience. You should be able to go in and win that game. But I'm telling you, if the Patriots do win, wow, look out!
Yeah,
They are for
I
real,
mean, this
real.
will be a great test because that will make them sweep the Buffalo Bills, and yeah. But I hope Bills can beat the Patriots, so that at least gets an edge on the Broncos and the seeding.
Speaking of the Broncos, Packers are going into Mile High. What do you guys call your stadium now?
uh,
Bank?
no, it's an Empowered
Oh,
Stadium
Empowered Stadium.
at Mile High.
Okay. Um, wow. Oh my gosh, what a game! I mean, I'm rooting for the Broncos all the way because I would need the Packers to lose a game.
Yeah.
Um, wow. I honestly don't know how to pick this game. But I think that just with your defense, I think that it gives you guys the edge because you're going to rattle Love. I noticed that he kind of throws off his back foot quite a bit when I was watching him against, and it was working. But I think the Broncos have a little bit different defense than the Bears do. Denver's at home. They got, ooh, man, I'm going to take the Broncos. That's a tough one.
Another divisional matchup. Ravens at Cincinnati. I mean, if you looked at Joe Burrow in December, you would probably pick this game. Ravens, they're kind of an up and down team. I thought they had a little nice hot streak going on. Uh,
As soon as Lamar came back,
yeah,
and then they
and
lost
then
2 in a row.
yeah, so I mean, sometimes the hungrier team um, will win, and I believe the Bengals are that team. They almost did it this time last year, um,
They're at home.
and they're at home. So yeah, I'll go take the Bengals.
I think I would have done the same thing. All right, the Vikings coming off a 31 nothing in Dallas. I think
Vikings are still in the hunt,
they're still in the hunt, but
still sneaking up, but
yeah,
they need a long shot.
I'm taking the Cowboys in this one. I
Yeah,
think, although the Vikings defense, I'm telling you, we played against them. They are smothering.
man. Lions going to LA.
Oh,
Stafford and Golf reunion. Oh man, I mean, if Lions played like they did against Dallas, I think they can take it. But man, Rams putting up, what was it, 40 points, 45 points? That's just hard to do in the NFL. Um, and Lions have done it though a couple times. Man, okay, so now it comes down to defenses. Lions.
ooh, wow, wow.
I just, yeah, I think again they want it more, or every team wants it more. But who's hangrier? I
Yeah,
think
I mean,
Lions.
the Lions, they shouldn't be in this position. They're supposed to be rocking it and getting to that Super Bowl with this team, and they're still that team, right? They've just got to find that belief like they had a year ago, even though the Commanders did go in and shock the world.
Yeah,
But yeah, I that's a hard pick, man. So I'm
yeah,
glad you got it.
yeah. That
And
means you got your game. That's an
yeah, I got
easy
my
pick.
game and your game. So yeah, the Colts they got a great running game. They were looking good, and they started off 7-1, and since then have gone 1-4.
Yeah,
1-4, and now Danny Dimes out for the year. They're scraping up, pulling some guy off the couch with 10 kids 44 years old.
Technically, he was not on the couch. He was coaching high school football.
He's on the couch on Sundays. I don't know when did the high school season end? A few weeks ago. Is he still throwing in the backyard, or?
I'm sure he was throwing during football practices. So, just saying, he's not a Joe Flacco.
How sad is it if you're like a young guy just sitting there, like they really want to go to a 44-year-old guy? How does that make you feel right now?
Yeah.
If anyway, easily the Seahawks.
I mean, he got his number retired in Chargers this last year.
Yeah.
So
I think the Colts are going to play their hearts out, and I think it'll be a good game. But Seattle definitely has the edge in this one. Go Hawks.
Yeah. Go Broncos.
Yeah. So anyway, I got the Steelers over the Dolphins, Broncos over the Packers, Cowboys over the Vikings. I think of this game, and I was thinking of Randy Moss, and you remember that Thanksgiving game? He had 4 touchdowns. But anyway, Colts going into Seattle, and go Hawks. So those are my picks.
Yeah, you have all home games or all home teams.
I did take all the home teams. Oh.
I got Chiefs at home, Bills on the road, Bengals at home, Lions on the road.
Okay.
All right.
Wow. Oh, here we go. And we're tied up.
Our picks
are tied up. So anyway, you got
a
week Thursday night football, which is...
I apologize last week. I gave him the go ahead with Dak Prescott scoring 2 touchdowns. It was 1 short. So blame Sean on that one.
Yeah, who knew he forgot how to play against the Lions indoors.
But yeah, this week...
But he wasn't getting any help from his wide receiver. That guy was a loafing.
Yeah. But it could have...
Even Richard Sherman called him out. He didn't like it.
Yeah, so... And he threw a pick at the end of the game. So he had a chance to get that second TD. So, but anyway, this week, Thursday Night Football, it's on. Atlanta at Tampa Bay. Bijan Robinson, he's at anytime touchdown pretty much. So expect him to get it in. That might be Atlanta's only touchdown. Who knows? Irving, have him. I think the Buccaneers will probably stick to the run game once they get ahead. So expect him to get over 63 yards rushing.
Yeah, I mean, that's now his 3rd game back from injury, so he should be...
He's been looking great. So
yeah, Bucky Irving.
Yep. And then Mayfield, like I said, they'll go up a couple touchdowns, and he'll throw those touchdowns.
Okay. There you go. What are the odds? Ooh,
413.
Okay, so big payout.
Yeah, $20, $80, $82. Yeah.
All right. There you go. There's your parlay bet. Remember, only bet if you can afford it.
Yep. And call 1-800-GAMBLE if you have a gambling problem.
Yeah, please.
Or something like that.
Don't ruin your life. All right. Well, that's one of our December shows of the year. I mean, the football has turned up. You can just tell the games look a little different. They look a little different. It's a little quicker. It's the guy that made the interception in San Diego, he's talking on the sideline after the game. He's like, LA, sorry. He's like, we got to just take every play, every down, every yard. We have to make each little moment be important. And I was just like, that's true. That's what it takes, is every inch that you give up or get is valuable, so, and they call it the game of inches. So,
yep. And when it comes to December, yesterday marked the 2-month away mark of Super Bowl 60. 2 months away.
60, the big 60.
Yeah.
Well, Seattle was in 40, 48, 49.
And Denver was in a lot in the 80s.
Well, you got 50, right?
We got 50. Yeah.
Yes.
So the ones that we won 32, 33, and 50. And 50 was in Santa Clara. 60 is in Santa Clara. Last time we were 11-2 was in the year we won the Super Bowl. So everything is kind of almost repeating itself.
Well, here, if the game's in Santa Clara, which I'm just hearing this, I didn't really realize. This year the Seahawks won the Super Bowl, they played in New York against the Giants and went on to win that game and go to the Super Bowl, which was in New York against your Broncos. and then we won the Super Bowl. So maybe we go to Santa Clara, we beat the 49ers, and then we go to the Super Bowl, win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Come on.
I like my repeated history better, but
yeah, but anyway, that's our show for today. Travis laughing his way out of here. Anyway, yeah, great football season. We're looking forward to seeing you next week. Section 325.
We're out of here. Second half.